What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Bronto here with HauntScene. We're back on Tuesday night.
We are.
You're watching America's #1 rated haunted spooky podcast in Orlando. I hope everybody's having a great night. I'm your host, Johnny Bronto. With me, as always, my lovely, beautiful, amazing co-host, Melissa Lucas.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to HauntScene.
We are not alone.
No, we're not.
We have a very special appearance today, everybody. Put on your 3D glasses. Sherry's joining us
What's
here.
up, Sherry?
Hi, friends.
Yay! And you know why Sherry's joining us tonight?
Because she came over.
Wait, so if people just show up at my house randomly, they can be on the show?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
how that works.
no, that's not,
Technically, she did show up.
that's
no.
not how that works.
Because Sherry went with you to Haunting Nights.
True.
To talk about Haunting
And
Nights.
you might see a lot. Sherry might be over on some other things.
And the other haunts, too. But she went to the Haunting Nights, which you two only went to.
Right.
To talk about. Yes.
Absolutely. So let me know in the comments where you are watching from. Let me know here. We got some people in here that we know. We got Dom, and we got all kinds of characters and people we know in there.
Yay.
That's awesome. Make sure
Hi,
you
guys.
share this out as well. Tonight we're going to be talking about 3 things that we did last week. Haunting Nights, which is at the Harry P. Lou Gardens in Orlando. Gorgeous. We did a Petrified Forest in Altamont Springs, like the North Orlando area. Amazing. And then we also did a brand new haunt called Fear Reach Scream Park in Tavares, Florida, which is about 45 minutes west of a Petrified Forest. So we're gonna get in here and talk about all the things. Everybody's saying hi. Cool. Yeah, do me a favor, share this thing out. But Sherry, how are you doing, Sherry?
I am so exhausted. I've been editing so much. We have some amazing videos coming up, so you guys need to be watching our YouTube page.
Yep. And we'll be plugging those there in a bit. Awesome. Very cool. We got Kenneth in here.
What's up, Kenneth?
We better say nice things about Kenneth.
We might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot to add pictures of Kenneth in here. I'm just kidding. He's in here. Awesome.
Kenneth's always in here.
Okay, so we have 1 hour to talk about this. Let's go ahead and get in here. And we're going to start off. This is like the second week of Central Florida haunts. Now, it's not an exact science, but these are within the Central Florida kind of region here. So let's go ahead and get in here. So we're going to talk about these 3 haunts. We had an amazing weekend. Let's start off with Haunting Nights. So, Melissa, unfortunately, you didn't get to do this one, but you have been to Creatures of the Night at the Lowry Zoo Park in Tampa.
And I was assuming this was basically like the same thing.
It's
or sort of the same thing.
It's same vibe.
Same concept, yeah.
But it was really, really cute.
I saw a video of the pumpkin tunnel. It looked really cute.
Me running through it
And
like
Johnny
a
running
madman.
through.
I about
Like a little
lost
kid in
my
the candy
mind.
store.
It was so
It's
cute.
cool.
All right, let's get in there. So here's the information about Haunting Nights. Here's the calendar. Now, keep in mind, this is not a murder you, scary, bloody, gore, kill you haunt. But
This is like 1 pumpkins, right? One or 2 pumpkins.
I guess.
Not scary.
I don't
Okay.
even know if there's like characters. There's like actors. There's like characters there. So Sherry and I went out last Thursday to like a little hybrid event. It was a hybrid of the early afternoon kid type family friendly thing, and then the one that's a little bit for the older teenagers. Happy Frights is the one for the younger ones. Haunting Nights is for like the teens and adults. We got a hybrid of the event, but the only thing, and it was nobody's fault, but we got rained out. So we were just a couple of the sections into Haunting Nights, and we were told that it was just raining too hard. I would have been there all night. I would have been soaked.
Johnny would have been frolicking all night.
Yeah. So make sure you go to HalloweenInTheGarden.com. It's just gorgeous. I mean, let's just take a look at some of this stuff. So,
Where exactly in Orlando is this located? Like, what is it by?
it's actually by Lazy Moon Pizza.
The one
It's
we go
also
to?
near
Yeah.
a farmer's market. East Side Farmer's Market.
Okay. That's
Where
where
Gideon's
the
is.
Gideon's is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. So there are all kinds of worlds and sections to get through. We only got through a couple. We got through like the intro area. Here's just some pictures here. We took some very, very quick pictures. There might be a updated discussion about this, but it was absolutely gorgeous. Creative City Project. Everybody we met, super duper nice. It's just cool to walk through. I'm a big fan of, I love haunts, but I also love Halloween events where they're just cute. And this was definitely friggin' cute. This tunnel is insane. it's just you can see me freaking out right there. They have like little characters running around. They had like a little rainbow troll guy with one eye, and then they had a troll under the bridge. He was one of my favorites. That was cool. And they'll interact with you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of fun.
They have this like little horseshoe shaped path where they have all these little TV screens on like poles, and they just have like Muppet eyes, and they blink at you. So like it's like I would imagine when it's in the dark, it looks really, really cool. So they're just
that tunnel looked awesome.
The jack-o'-lantern.
I want to see that tunnel. Yeah,
it was full vibes. It was aesthetic. So much to take pictures of and video of.
Yeah, I just wanted to like move in there.
I just want to live there.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of pumpkins here.
If only we can get that in the studio.
But it gave me a little we're gonna have to wall-to-wall pumpkin this bad boy. All right, guys, we're gonna remodel again.
It's gonna be nothing but pumpkins. Next year.
So I want to give a shout out to them. It was cool. Saw some of our friends there. It was cool, man. This was the only parts that we got to see, though. So there are many other sections that we need to go through.
Maybe
and
when you
check
guys
out.
go back, we can go check it out. On another night.
It's pretty cost effective, and I've never actually been to the gardens, so it's just so cool. Like it just hit that. It's like when we went to Creatures of the Night in Tampa. Like it just hit that vibe perfectly.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for something to do that's a little bit more cost effective or a little bit lower intensity, or you just love Halloween, definitely put this one on your list. We're gonna try to get back there before the end of the season. But Sherry, what'd you think?
I liked that it was very family friendly without being boring for adults. I really enjoyed that there is a treat trail that's not just for kids, because I am just a giant kid on the inside. And I would do a treat trail. I have done treat trails. I love those things.
Is that what those carts were?
Yes, that's what the carts were.
I was just soaked.
Oh, just the candy carts?
Yeah, free candy.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it's not just for kids, it's for adults. They also have little dance
Did you guys get candy?
areas.
Did you get candy?
No, it got rained out.
Yeah.
So we weren't able to.
They have them there, but you just weren't able to get them. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But they had like a little area for food, and they've got like drinks, and oh my god,
The drinks were great.
Dude, I got this. Hold on, we
Oh
can
my
bring
god,
this
that is
cup up.
awesome.
I know. What? Look at that.
That is so cool.
This is my favorite souvenir ever. It's a Halloween cup that I got from Haunting Nights.
That is really cool.
So
Trying
good.
to this pumpkin cup.
I do. I love my pumpkin cup. It was so good. All right, so we got somebody watching from New York. That's cool. All right, so give a shout out to Haunting Nights. Awesome. Put it on your list. Let's get into the next thing, because this is where we get into the main stuff here.
Let's do it.
We did a petrified forest.
Always a fun time. Petrified is always a good time.
We did this on Saturday, and this was haunt 1 of 2 that night, because we don't just do one thing a night.
We have to do 4 things a night.
Those people who did one thing a night. No, well, we're not.
Well,
we
not this time, but we did 2
know-
things.
We
but
know
yeah, we've done multiple haunts in a night. Before.
we've done 4 in a night, and that's too much.
That was a lot.
I think the optimal amount of haunts in a night is 2. 3 if you're pushing it, but
usually
2.
when if they're all in the same area, it helps.
Yeah.
If they're a little further away, then not so much, because it just makes it a little harder. But
Yeah, but these were pretty close. Like we were there at a Petrified Forest at open, and then we were here for a couple hours, and then we headed over to Fear Reach, and we're going to get to that in a little bit. It's only about 45 minutes away, so you can do those. I would get the express pass, of course, at a Petrified Forest, but you can definitely do that. Here's the calendar, everything. Go to petrifiedforest.com. Obviously, really good friends of ours, the Petrified Forest crew over there. We had them on the show. There's our buddy Eric right there, Mr. Snickersnee.
Snickersnee.
With the chainsaw. Yep. So here's a couple people here. Now, here's one thing that's happened pretty interesting over the last weekend was Kira took a bunch of photos, and I changed my profile photo for the first time in like 3 years, by the way. Yeah. And some of us have changed our photos. Some characters we know changed their profile photos here. So here's some of the main icon people that will be walking around.
Yeah, I like the
trails.
One of the selfies that Kara and I took at Fair Reach.
Yeah.
It turned out really nice. It was one of my favorites, the one I posted.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
Yep. We went through. Here's just a couple pictures. We are.
That's a good one too.
We are putting out a video soon. Actually, this will be live. Sherry.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Tomorrow we'll have that available, our journey out to this, so we get to plug our YouTube videos because Sherry is an awesome video creator. And yeah, we got stilt walkers. We got this this magician's assistant that ended up with a saw in her head. That's fun. We got our friend
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
I knew that. Yeah. Just give me a second.
Our friend.
Jesus. And then we've got our friends right here with and we didn't get a chance to take a picture with everybody, but we had a really, really good time there. And let's talk about the trails here. So there are 3. There's a midway area. There's food. There was a goat. Oh my God, I didn't get a picture.
There was a goat.
There was
the goat.
The goat was the goat.
The goat was the goat, and he followed his handler all throughout the park.
Little goat
Every time
around.
he left, he would follow him behind. It was awesome, and they had puppies. They had kittens.
There were puppies there.
There sure were.
And we almost took one home. It was ridiculous.
Maybe 2, yeah.
2, yeah, they were so cute. And they just loved them.
And they were so small.
And the little tummies. Oh, they have a little adoption thing
It was
there.
adorable.
So here are the facades of the 3 trails that they have this year. The Gore Seasons, which is like all of the seasons gone wrong. And then the Final Bell, which was like a school-based one, brought up some traumatic stuff with me. And then Merciless Magic, which was like a fantasy-based trail. All of these were like stories type things gone wrong. But let's take a look at the one on the right here, this big figure here, because I'll give everybody a moment to see if anybody in the Orlando area is familiar with where this thing came from, because we got the story on this.
At first, I didn't realize when I saw it until she told the story, and I'm like, that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, we've driven by it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So there's John right there. Here he is.
If you ever been down the iDrive area, then you guys would know where this was from originally. Or if you've been,
he's kind of holding up like a ball of some sort. Like
if you've been in Orlando for the last 30 years, you would probably know where it was at.
So this was an old Michael Jordan statue thing that was at one of the attractions on iDrive, which has now been refitted for their trail, which was hilarious.
Then it was a soccer guy, and then they turned it.
Okay.
Then they turned it into the magician guy, from what she was telling me. Yeah.
Yeah, good Pokemon raid stop too. Very, very cool. So here, I hope they just keep this guy here.
That's awesome.
And they just repaint him every year.
that is a really cool prop.
Yeah, the clown trail.
Cool.
They make him a clown.
They make a clown. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's just too cool to.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it was really good. So we'll get into it. We did the Merciless Magic trail first. Fantasy. I mean, there were wizards. There were spells.
There were magic tricks in the haunt.
Yeah.
Which was really cool.
The magic
trick.
Really
like they did the card
cool.
trick. Yeah. In the middle of the haunt.
You should watch the video because we have footage of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Merciless Magic was awesome. It was one really neat thing about a Petrified Forest is they're gonna get you. I mean, they have really inventive scares. There's no sort of formula like a theme park. You would kind of know where stuff's coming from. They'll get you. And we have really good scare cam footage from several of the trails. So keep an eye out for that. And then we moved over here. I think we did the Gore Seasons next. Yep.
Yeah,
so
the Final Bell was last.
To that one, and this is the different seasons: Christmas, Halloween, gone wrong. They have a section with a bunch of with doors and people are trick or treating.
Yeah, that was neat.
They have a Halloween room, which just made my heart happy.
They got
loved
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
which is going over your relatives' house for
You got
Thanksgiving,
your parents
which is very
chastising you
scary.
at the table.
yes, the Thanksgiving scene.
Yeah, that was great.
Amazing.
Yes, that represents Thanksgiving with family to a T.
Yeah,
by the way,
you know, even those awkward conversations with your relatives, and they just say unfiltered things to you.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of that.
That was amazing.
First start,
That was a great
just
scene.
like your sister Maud, something like that. It was just
like I
great.
didn't want to come anyways.
So if you want to relive the evil version or the worst possible scenario of what was that?
we got pennies thrown at us.
We're getting money thrown at us. Yeah,
Lynn threw money
thanks,
at us.
Thanks,
Oh,
Lynn.
thanks, Lynn.
Yay! She threw pennies at us.
She did it right through the screen. Here you go.
Appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you for the support. Appreciate that. All right, so it was great. We had a really, really good time at the Gore Seasons. For whatever reason, here's where my brain has gone with this. When I saw the Gore Seasons, I was originally thinking like an old school, like a singing group, like
The Four Seasons.
the Four Tops
Yeah.
or something like that. and then my brain went to like the hotel. Like, this is gonna be an evil hotel, like the
Like a 1408 sort of feel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Four Seasons Hotel. Yeah, I got you.
I don't know
gotcha.
why it took my brain so long.
There's
even
also a
even
restaurant.
after they explained it
There's
to
a
me.
restaurant at Disney named the Four Seasons, so you could have.
Oh, right.
You could have the
Spooky
band,
Disney.
you could have the
Yeah.
restaurant, and you can have the hotel all in one.
Right. So, but,
Take it as you
but
will.
it is Seasons.
Yes, Seasons.
Which was awesome.
That was a great take on
the
Seasons. The Gore
Merciless
Seasons.
Magic and Gore Seasons were awesome.
Yeah.
They were a lot of fun. Now, I try not to pick favorites, but I absolutely loved the final battle.
Same. That was one of my favorites out of all
See,
three.
I'm the Gore Seasons.
You
I
like the
liked
Gore
that one
Seasons?
the
Yeah.
best.
Good.
Yeah.
The final bell is like an evil school, and you go through different subjects like biology and,
Yeah,
and they've got, like, a
science.
cafeteria, science, and stuff like
School
that.
bus, the
Athletics,
Mean Girls.
the Mean Girls.
Oh my God, the Mean
They
Girls.
were
The
great.
Mean Girls.
I said like her
It was
outfit
like-
was like totally rad, and then she told me to take notes. I'm like, oh, that's
Wow.
great.
Like, it was
She
like
was definitely mean.
It
yeah.
was like reliving, high school. you
Yeah,
know?
and they were
Yes.
dressed in like this 80s
Yeah.
getup. It was awesome. And they played Pat Benatar. It was great.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
It was great.
Love was a battlefield.
My favorite scene was the baseball scene.
Oh yeah.
That was the baseball
So-
stadium
Yeah.
was awesome.
Not
yeah.
not to give.
Oh.
There's like a cornfield. It's like literally the field of dreams. And it's
yeah.
the way they use the space and the things they do, and I think it's real corn, right?
I think so,
Are you
yeah.
supposed-
It looks like
are
real
you-
It looks like
corn.
Are
real
you
corn.
supposed to plant corn? I thought we get hurricanes if you plant corn.
I
in
think
the
that's
house.
how we get hurricanes,
Okay,
just
so
because
fine.
we plant corn.
But I mean, I think it was the same area last year. They had like a drive-in.
They had a
you
drive-in
walk
theater,
through.
yeah, and then they have the chainsaws in there, yeah, and then they had the cars parked, and they had the
That's
movie
so
screen
cool.
Yeah.
playing movies.
This
it
was
was awesome.
This was
Yeah.
actually my first time going out to a Petrified Forest.
You've never been?
No, I've never been.
HauntScene will
Where have you been?
show you the
Under a
world.
rock there, Sherry?
Yeah, I'm a
Oh,
little
John
baby.
says it's real.
It's real corn. Confirmed.
It's real corn.
Wow. That's so corn.
Yeah, that's a corny joke, Johnny.
So I would imagine as the season goes by, that's going to grow up and up and up, and
Yeah, then-
like,
then
'cause it's like
you're just
waist
gonna
high
walk-
right now.
Yeah.
Walk
Yeah,
through the
that's
corn.
cool.
Just see
Gonna be
nothing
a
but
corn
corn.
maze.
But it was, I don't know. So when I was in high school,
Mm-hmm.
I changed high schools halfway through, and when I was in school, I didn't grow up with anybody because I changed schools through grade school, so I didn't like have roots or whatever.
Yeah.
And some of the things in that house like hit a little close to home. I was like, because I was like picked on and stuff. It was yeah.
Is
Sorry,
it
Johnny.
Johnny Bronto fact?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is a Johnny
I love
Bronto
this.
moment.
We need to have a
Aw.
little Johnny Bronto
We do,
fact.
yeah.
Fact: Johnny Bronto was picked on in high school.
You also played in Charlie Brown.
I was Charlie Brown in the Christmas play. Yes.
No way, I didn't know that.
What?
You never told me that. We've been best friends for 6 years, and you never told me that.
Just 6 years.
I mean, 9 years. Sorry.
Wow. Jesus.
Just 6 years.
Sorry, we became friends in 2015. 8 years. Sorry, 8 years.
Yes, I
Yes.
was Charlie Brown in the Christmas play. Yes. So I would fit right in at the final bell, Ian Nightmare, and how the only reason I got the part was because I could actually sing. That was it. That was the only reason they gave it to me.
Wow.
That was it. I could
Interesting. You
carry it.
should have had a picture and showed us.
I tried to find one. I found the program. Somebody else had posted online.
Wow.
So yeah.
Interesting.
So-
Hey, the more you
Yeah,
know.
there's no pictures of that, I imagine. It's in the abyss.
I'm sure. Oh, I've destroyed every VHS
Yes,
copy
it's
of
all,
it. It's all gone.
went to the void.
But my mom might have something. But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I can't say enough nice things about Petrified Forest.
Yeah.
The crew's very, very cool. Kimmy, Nan, everybody, Sylvia, we love you. We absolutely adore you. The crew is great. We didn't get a chance. Melissa did one of the drinks. You did the Beetlejuice.
I
drink.
did. I did the Beetlejuice float. Which was vanilla ice cream, Sprite, and whipped cream on top,
Yep.
and then a little marshmallow. It was really good.
Yep. And one of the best midway areas ever. I mean, every song they played, the DJ played was like a freaking banger.
It was
Dude,
great,
We were,
yeah.
we were dancing all the
And they
whole
played
night.
music to interact with the crowd,
Yeah.
like the Cupid Shuffle and all that
And
stuff.
like Johnny doesn't dance ever,
I
but
was-
he was actually
Johnny was
Though
dancing.
I just couldn't
the
stop.
whole night.
We have some really. You won't see that footage.
I don't know. I'm the editor.
Oh, Jesus.
He has some drinks in him, and he'll
Cut that out.
start moving and waving his
So
hands.
we
and all
weren't
this.
we weren't drinking. I don't think they have alcohol here. They have like food and drink and
Yeah.
puppies and goats and things like
Yeah.
that. Now keep in mind with Petrified Forest, go to petrifiedforest.com. They have backstage tours. They've got all kinds of stuff that you can do. It does get a little busy, so you might want to make the call to upgrade to the Express if you're going. Maybe you're trying to fit up more than one thing in a night.
It was busy that night.
Yeah, it was
that we
pretty
went.
busy.
Really
We
busy.
weren't there on opening night. We were on there on the second night.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did I miss that? Oh,
Did you miss Johnny dancing? Oh man, it's like well, we'll go back for the blackout night, and you'll be able to see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, yes, I will dance in the blackout.
Okay, good.
Because it'll be blacked out. Yes.
Right.
So they do have a couple special events coming up. Make sure you check their calendar, like a blackout night and some other special events. Blackout nights where you go through the whole thing dark, and then they give you a glow stick and they try to take you
Blackout
from
night
there.
is so much fun.
I'm
I
excited
hope you
for
can
that.
go, Sherry. It's so much fun.
However,
I'm very down.
make sure that you go to the full-on event first, because then you can appreciate the scenery,
Yeah.
the scale. They've got huge props and statues and things, and it's just so good every year.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely love you, Petrified Forest. We do have a video coming out soon, so keep an eye on that. I believe that, like Sherry said, they'll be up tomorrow, so we'll have that available. And we got some scare cam footage and some things in there, so that will be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So thank you to a Petrified Forest for inviting us out and including us in their media event. Kira was there with us as well. Kira's the one that took a lot of the awesome photos, and we're really excited. So we love Petrified Forest. Make sure you go every single year. Yep. All right. Whew. Then we're gonna move on to the next one. Oh, by the way, shout out to Lazy Moon Pizza in Orlando, because that's where we had food before
Very good
the
as
things.
always. I love Lazy
we
Moon.
love
Always
them.
good.
Yep. All right, let's move on to the new one we did this last weekend, which is brand new. It's called Fear Reach Scream Park in Tavares. Now, Tavares is about 45 minutes west of Altamont Springs. So I think like northwest Orlando area. Now, they are open till midnight. So if you maybe want to double up on these haunts, you can do that. A Petrified Forest and Fear Reach, awesome. Just don't dally, because we couldn't dally.
Can we dilly?
We didn't dilly either.
No dilly or dallying, by the way.
But we met Leah and Brennan from Fear Reach, which was awesome. It is a farm. They do like wedding shoots there and stuff like that. They have like a private lake and all kinds of cool stuff. So go to fearreachscreampark.com. Here's their calendar. There was like a theme leading up to this haunt. Remember what we were saying? Every one of us said it. We were like, we don't know what to expect. We don't know what to expect. You never know what to expect when it's like a brand new haunt. And we pull into this thing, and we're in like the rural area of Lake County here in Tavares, and we pull into this area, and it's like dark road, and it's pitch black out, and it's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. And then you see all these like little signs, and the signs are like handmade, like turn back now and all that stuff or whatever. And we didn't get a chance to see like the facade and things like that. But as you pull in, it just opens up into this clearing, and it's like this lit up, gorgeous carnival thing. And we got really excited at that point. It was really cool.
You can see it from when you enter too, the whole light up carnival looking.
So there are 3 things to do here. So there's 3 attractions here. There's the Chainsaw Chase, which we went through. We'll talk about that in a moment. The Bloodline Barn, and then the Grimoire Manor. Now there's also a bar, so if you want to get drinks, which in a moment I will show you us drinking. There's a little game emporium, axe throwing. They've got stuff to do. Awesome midway area. They've got cornhole. They've got the washer on the string thing. They've got the big Jenga block stuff. So this is it's got a really cool place to chill, vibe. We took our time here because I don't think we wanted to leave. We closed this thing out, actually.
Yeah, we did. We were there until 12 because it was a lot of fun. We were just like, after we did everything, we were just kind of hanging out, chilling and drinking and stuff.
Hanging out with the owners.
They also had a live band.
They had a live freaking band.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was cool. I did not put a picture of them, but the Dismembered, right?
Dismembered.
They were awesome.
Yep.
So there's music, there's live entertainment. It's really, really cool.
There's a dance floor as well.
I don't.
Maybe some of the haunting crew were dancing on.
Maybe.
Kara and I.
So here's us with Leah and Brennan, which they're super nice.
Really nice people.
So much like a Petrified Forest and how we love the main people there, and we have them on the show. When you meet somebody cool in the haunt industry, you can't help but root for them. And it was just like I think we hit it off with them very, very well. So very, very awesome here. Here's Here's us drinking.
Nice.
So Kira took these pictures. Great. They have a pitchfork parlor, which is like a little indoor area. It's actually like a big garage thing. They've got places to sit down, the live band. They got all kinds of really cool spooky decorations. Everything's decked out for Halloween, and you can get drinks. So
We got drinks.
yeah,
The drinks were good.
Yeah,
They
we got
were
a
good.
Drinks
pumpkin
were really
ale
good.
and then you guys got some other.
the apple one.
And the orange one.
Yeah,
And you can customize your alcohol that they put in it.
yeah,
Yeah, I tried the one you had. It was really good. The sour apple one.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it was
really good.
The orange was also really good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. And we saw some of our friends there from the haunt industry. Joe Phillips from the Shallow Grave was there. We saw our friends Eric and Chad and some other folks from Ominous Descent. Tyler Haunts was there. And
Pumpkin.
we
the kid from
saw...
the Pumpkin Man. What's the kid's name from the Pumpkin Man?
Oh,
The Pumpkin Man show.
I don't remember off the
I
top
don't
of my
remember
head.
his name.
You're amazing. We love you. We just don't remember your name right this second.
Sorry.
I'll remember it later when I'm sitting
Yeah.
at Chili's or something like that. And then we saw Leonard Pickle walking around. So we saw folks. Pete's Queen Sam was there,
Yeah.
which was awesome. So Wo Davy was there. So we saw a lot of our friends at the Christy from Freaks was there. So it was cool. It's one of the things I really like about these media events is we do get to see a lot of our content creator friends. So that was a really, really good time. But let's get into the spooky stuff. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. So we started off here in the chainsaw chase. Now I'm going to set this one up. Do you remember that scene in Halloween where the original Halloween, where Michael Myers is like hanging out with the clothesline sheets?
Yeah.
Right? Remember that?
Yeah.
So the way I would describe this is it's like a little maze. It's a pretty set path with a couple dead ends. But imagine that, but it's like a slasher character with a chainsaw. And they've got different actors there, but they're all wearing the same thing. So you get the illusion that it's one character chasing you
Yeah.
through this thing. And it was really, really, it was fun. Because you know what Melissa loves?
Chainsaws.
Chainsaws. So it's kind of cool. I think they're working on a couple logistic things with it. But one thing I did notice is I don't think they let in more than one group at a time.
I think
Or
it's
there,
your
wait,
own-
there was a little
yeah.
group
They
after us.
pulse
They give you a little bit of
They
these
do
house
pulse it,
pulses.
yeah.
And a Petrified Forest pulses too. So if you're sick of the whole conga line waiting 3 hours to go through a house, definitely hit up these independent haunts because they'll give you a little bit of a buffer in between groups. But Chainsaw Chase was pretty interesting. Strobe lights, very strong strobe effects, so keep that in mind if you're going to go there if you have an issue with that. But kind of a neat concept.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Never been through anything like that before, honestly. So yeah.
And then moving on over here, the second one we did was the Bloodline Barn. Now I'm going to show a couple pictures here, just some of the characters so you can get the vibe. But this Plague Doctor character, the Bloodline Barn has like a pre-show. Like you watch a character pantomime this whole scene thing to kind of get you in there. And these aren't in any particular order or anything. Just some kind of aesthetic shots of everything right there, just to kind of get you going with some of the characters. We didn't know what to expect, but Bloodline Barn was really well done. Like, this is a first-year haunt, and you know, first-year haunt, I tend to cut a lot of slack because they're just getting started. But I think that the Fear Reach kind of over-delivered. Like I've never been to a first-year haunt that was like this polished. So they did a really good job.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
yeah.
I liked
The
it a lot.
fabrication of the sets was so complex and far beyond what I would imagine a haunt could put together for just 1 year's time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how they did it.
Yeah.
They did a very good job.
Like the inside of the houses were really well done.
Yep.
Complete
Like,
sets.
amazing.
Like, you were in a building
Yep.
that actually exists and
Yeah.
isn't just
Yep.
fabricated.
Yep. I think they've done like a previous spooky kind of trail. Like Brennan was telling me about some kind of cabin in the woods thing that they have in the woods. But they had just put these together and they were really good. And our friend Mike Hios was actually part of this whole thing as well. So Bloodline Barn was really, really well done. And we were at this point, we were just like, wow, like we were. I think I was really impressed with what they delivered here in
It was
that
really
one.
well done. Yep.
Some really unique scares too that I haven't seen anywhere else. Like you kind of get the feel for haunts and how they do the boo holes, but there were some scares that came out of literally nowhere.
Yeah.
Completely out of
Yep.
left field.
Like that one at the end of the manor.
Exactly.
That was really cool. I've never
Blew
seen
me away.
anything like that.
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
But the Bloodline Bar, they have like little scenes. Like you'll go into a room, and you'll stop for a moment, and like a little thing will play out. It's really, really cool. Now, these are not like, set some expectations. These aren't like 20, 30 minute, like you're going to be in there forever. I mean, they're on the small to mid-size kind of the house sizes, but they were really, really fun. They were really, really good. We got some scare cam footage for this one here. Lighting was amazing. Sets were amazing. Actors were amazing.
Characters
Everybody
were
did a really
really
good job.
creepy, yeah.
Yep. Super creepy. All right. What's up, Andrew? Hanging out here. Looks like a great haunt. It was. All right. And then we're going to get to the third one. Now, this is the thing that you'll probably notice when you first walk in is there's a huge facade for this like manor, like this dilapidated old manor. And this is going to be the Grimoire Manor. And this is redonkulous. I mean, I don't know if it's the longest one, but it feels like it's the longest one. The set and amazing. I mean, some of this stuff is like 2 stories tall. It's really, really cool when you go through the scale of everything. It opens up. You see like a second floor, all kinds of things. Actors were really good. They have a freaking doll room.
I'm gonna need this house to go on the market because I want it. I want to live in that place.
Live in the house?
Yeah, I want to live in the house. The roommates can stay. That's okay.
All right.
You can keep Johnny in the doll room. It's a spare
Yeah.
room.
I'm not moving to this thing.
You can go into the doll room. That's all right.
But it's really, really good. Really, really good. Actors were really, really good. Lots of girlies here. Lots of female characters.
Yeah.
In here, I was actually noticeable. It was kind of cool. And they're creepy, and it was great. So there's one in the doll room. And no eyes. Nobody saw it but me, but apparently there was a black cat costume thing that I really
saw
loved.
it.
I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Okay,
saw
so
it.
we all saw
yeah,
it,
it's amazing.
but
When you
Kira.
go in the manor, in the living room, in the staircase where it goes up the second level.
Kira's-
It's off to the side.
off to the
It's
side. When you round the corner,
amazing.
it comes from like underneath the staircase.
Yep.
And he pops out for a little bit and then pops back in.
Yep.
I think Kira's the only one that didn't see it.
know,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Apparently.
All right, it's just so here's some characters from the different things. You got your big props, you've got your static props, the statue thing, you got your chainsaws, they chase you out and all the things. So really, really good. And I mean the lighting is just so good in these, and the texture in the wall and everything was just so good. Yeah. And I think you guys did the Grimoire twice. I was in schmooze mode after that. We got done with all 3, but
Yeah.
And then we were just hanging out at the bar, hanging out and just having a good time. So definitely put this one on your list. I can see. I anticipate that this is going to get bigger, and they're probably going to have more and more stuff here. I think Fear Reach is going to be a hit. I think it's going to be a big success, and I think they're going to grow.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and they've got like 1,500 acres or something
Huge
ridiculous.
property.
That's a lot of land there.
Yeah.
And they've
Yeah.
got more than enough property to put an extra house there.
I don't know. That number sticks out in my head. I could be wrong, but yeah, it was really, really good.
Something I liked about Grimoire Manor on our second run through was that as we were walking through it, there's like genuine antiques in there. So cool, so personalized, and it feels like it has a lot of heart put into it. Like it doesn't feel like it was just kind of thrown together.
Yeah.
It feels like there's a cohesive actual house, like people actually live there.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely has a level of authenticity that you don't see, when you're...
That wine room was my favorite. That was really
Always
nicely,
the favorite room of any house.
Always, that was really nicely like put together. Like it looked really nice.
It's just so good.
Yeah.
So got nothing but nice things to say about Fear Reach. We didn't know what to expect, and I think I speak for all of us, and we were all blown away. So I really want to check this one out again. So I'm hoping I get a chance to get some time, because that's something that we do not have a lot of when it comes to these things. There's a lot of nights open to go do these things, but they're open here, and I want to bring their calendar up just so you can put this on your radar. They are open up the weekend after Halloween. So if you want to keep your spooky season going, make sure that you put this one on your list. And go to fairreachscreenpark.com, do all the things there. I'm wearing the shirt. They gave me a shirt, so thank you so much for that. Appreciate that.
Sorry, I just grabbed your shirt.
All right.
This is nice and soft.
It is soft. But yeah, here's the hours and everything. Make sure you go there. They are open on Halloween, so if you're looking for something spooky to do. Tickets were pretty cost effective, so get all the information from the website right there. But yeah, we had a really, really good time for this one right here. It's just so good. And we will be putting a video out soon. So Sherry's going to put up the Petrified Forest one. So we'll do the things. I think we're going to hold off on the Haunting Nights video until we get to do the whole thing. Because it would be unfair to just do part of it in the rain, even though it was gorgeous. But keep an eye out for that video. That will be coming soon. Yeah. And then... you know what we're talking about next week? Because we got all kinds of stuff going on this weekend.
Wow, yeah.
So here is what we're going to do. I'm still not 100% sure I don't have it in here, but the Artisan's Crypt in Daytona. Tomorrow they're having an event with Sandy Johnson, who was Judith Myers in the original Halloween.
Yeah.
They're doing like a little meet and greet thing for that. So we might make it out to that. I'm not 100% sure. And then on Thursday night, we've got Hillbilly something at Pemberton Haunters in Sefner, Florida. That's like a Home Haunt Plus thing, a big tent thing. So we're really excited about that. I've heard really good things about that from some other haunters. So we're going to check that out on Thursday. Friday, what are we doing on Friday?
Friday, I have that Blumfest thing.
She's going to be at the Blumhouse all day marathon thing.
Yeah.
I'll be at Spookala.
You'll be at Spookala, and then Friday I'm going to Scary Train in Williston. I don't know if anybody's going with me or not, Sherry, but we want to check out that because we love Kirby Farm and Scary Train out there. They're good friends. And then Saturday night we're going to split squad. I think Casey and Kira are going to go to Creatures of the Night at Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park, which is awesome. We've been going there for years and years and years.
Yeah.
It's for kids, but it's just gorgeous. And then I'm gonna go to Terror Trail. Are you gonna go to Terror Trail on Saturday?
Yes. So you and I are doing Spookala on Saturday, and then Terror Trail after.
Yes, because
okay.
Spookala's in
Gotcha.
Tampa.
Okay.
Sherry, are you gonna go to Terror Trail?
There's an Ash Nico concert that night.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I'm old.
Amazing. I'll show you after the party.
Okay. Show us. All right. So, and then obviously we got Spookala coming up this weekend. So we're really excited about that. I will personally be there during the day on Saturday and
I think
Sunday.
I'm going to come over Friday after my stuff and stay over Friday so we can leave Saturday.
Okay. So on, I know one of the events on Saturdays they're gonna try to set the world record for the amount of ghost faces in one place.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we're gonna dress up for that.
Yes.
Melissa and I will be ghost faces.
I might have to pick up a ghost face mask and join y'all.
Do it.
Definitely.
So
do.
that'll be fun.
It was fun
and
last
then
time we did
we
it.
had a really good time at Spookala. Every time we've gone, the couple events that they've had, a lot of awesome guests. So definitely check out the Spookala website to go in and get your tickets. And a lot of our friends are vendors, and we can't wait to see a lot of our friends there. So that is what we got going on this weekend, and we'll be talking about all of this on the next show next Tuesday. So I am really excited about the next show. We're probably going to have to move at a little bit of a quicker pace to get through all the things. But Scary Train we love. Creatures of the Night's awesome. Terror Trail's awesome. Spookala's awesome. Pemberton Haunters I am anticipating being awesome. So we'll let you know about all of this next week. All right. And yeah, so I think that's all we got for this one. So we're going to end it a little early. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to
I wonder why you're wanting to end it early. Where are we going after this?
Hey, we talked about everything we had to talk
We're
about.
going to Waffle House?
We're not
going to
We're going to go to Chili's. I'm going to do this 2 for 1s. All right, a couple things. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate you. Thank you, Sherry, for stopping by the
Sherry.
studio.
Happy to be here.
Yay.
Sherry.
So those amazing pictures, edited by Kira, the amazing videos, Sherry, the amazing stories on Instagram, Melissa, the amazing I don't do anything
The
but do
amazing
the
person
show and
that is
schmoozing.
Johnny. and smoozing.
I run this. All right.
Johnny's just there.
I just do
You
it.
get him drunk enough, and you're just even wasting his hands in the air.
I was not drunk at Fear Reach. All right.
No, you only have what? One drink?
Yeah, one drink.
Yeah, good job,
Look,
buddy.
I'm a responsible haunt guy. I gotta
but
drive.
sometimes you gotta have fun.
Drive home.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
So awesome. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We appreciate you. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Couple outro things that we need to go over. Want to thank our platinum sponsor, Fright Nights. So we'll be actually down at South Florida the weekend after next. We're really excited about that. So thank you to Fright Nights and everybody down there. Alex from Fright Nights just reached out to me and wanted to know when we were coming down. And that scared me. So we'll see what they have in store for us.
I'm scared. I don't want to know.
But we love Fright Nights. Can't say enough nice things about them. We appreciate their support. Obviously, give a shout out to Wodavy, another one of our sponsors here. So make sure you follow Wodavy on YouTube. Saw them at a couple different events. Awesome. YouTube.com/Wodavy. And we are always open having more sponsors. And we are actually looking for somebody to sponsor the road trip. So we got a couple road trips coming up. So if you want to get your name all over that and we'll blow you up, make sure you reach out to us and we'll talk over the deets on that. I want to follow all of our Patreon supporters. You're all awesome. Thank you for helping us keep the haunt bills paid. And make sure you follow our journey. Our main platforms are Instagram and YouTube and TikTok these days. Well, you can follow us also on Facebook, the other Twitter X thing. Email us if you have any questions. Go to HauntScene.com. We do have an updated haunt directory that has all the details and all the calendars, all the haunts. And that's it. So yeah, let's wrap this bad boy up. Nice little concise episode.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's a good weekend.
It was.
It was a solid
It was
weekend.
a lot of fun.
This
Yeah.
weekend's
It was
gonna-
amazing.
So
weekend.
it was great.
We're slowly ramping it up.
Yeah.
Like we had 13th floor, and then we had like 2 events, and then 3, and then rah, rah. So for the next couple weeks, this is where things get a little crazy for us. And remember, our haunt season goes through the second weekend of November. So we're going to be at this for another 6 weekends. So
And we got Thanksgiving haunts and Christmas haunts.
no,
Thanksgiving
we
haunts.
we have a break, and then we do Krampus stuff.
Yay.
Awesome. What's up, Alex? All right.
I remember looking at you at the end of Fear Reach and being like, this is the last night that we're going to have like this many in one. And you're like,
well, I think we only have 1 or 2 more nights where we're doing more than one thing in a night. But yeah, we're not doing 3, 4, 5 like we did last year. That was too much. So yeah. All right, folks. Let's wrap it up. Sherry, what's your catchphrase?
Where's your catchphrase, Sherry?
bye, friends.
All right. Till next time, Spookeasy.
As always, happy haunting. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Give me some treats.